The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, DeMontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
Oh, man, welcome back. You know where you at. It's the Players Lounge right here, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Just three former ball players talking a little football, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
We're going to talk a little Cowboys, though, but I got with me today my man DeMontre Moore.
That's me.
Texas A&M and the Cowboy.
Yeah.
We got Toledo's own Hall of Famer.
That's
over
facts,
here.
man.
And former Cowboy
Facts.
Barry Church.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I'm the guy today. I'll be myself.
Yeah. You better stop like that.
Mr.
Raiders great.
Yeah,
Raiders
Tennessee-
great.
I'm gonna be Anthony.
Was it Tennessee or
Dorsett.
Houston?
It was both.
It was both?
It was both.
Hey, greatness.
Had a little bit of both. Had a little bit of both.
Greatness.
You know what I mean?
The
So,
Anthony Dorsett Jr. Boy,
AFC champion.
Boy, you
Yeah.
better
two times.
Two times.
Two times.
But
He's been to the bowl, baby.
but we lost 2 times too.
I lost an AFC
I
champion.
lost one, but I rock my championship ring with pride now.
Word.
At first, I was embarrassed, and I'm like,
I
man,
wanted to
I'm like,
ask
I
y'all.
gotta get
Y'all both been to the bowl. So y'all, if you lose the bowl, do you still get a ring or something like?
Yeah.
What?
You get the AFC championship ring or NFC championship, whatever you gonna represent. You
Yeah,
know what I
whatever
mean?
side, for
But
sure.
And of course, but you want to get the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you want to get that.
ring along
Yeah,
with
that's
that thing.
facts. That's
You know,
facts.
You definitely do what they say. What Cowboy used to say back in the day. He said, "I was over there driving a Chrysler 300, and it looked like a Phantom until you pull up to
Till
one.
one pull
like,
up.
I got the
Hey.
ring. Like mine's with San Fran had all the diamonds and stuff on it. I'm like, dang, we lost, but it's nice. It's real nice. And then my godbrother Von Miller, he got his Super Bowl ring, and I was like, yeah, let me just go.
Yeah.
He did have a took by it.
Put it up, and I was so mad about it, bro. I didn't bring it back out for the rest of my playing career, and it wasn't until earlier last year, like all the kids would ask for their signings and stuff, and so I was like, you know what? Let me get myself
You
some.
better
great.
bring that muzzle out.
Hey,
man.
most people ain't got it.
You know,
Bring it up.
it's a good looking ring until you got it up next to a
To a Super Bowl.
to the actual Super Bowl ring.
Chrysler
You know what I mean?
300 look good to that
it's-
Phantom.
Facts.
You know, but
That's facts.
like, you know, as you get older and you start to, understand and you start to appreciate, you know, even the fact that even getting that far.
about to
So,
say
you know,
that.
so having that ring and rocking it every once in a while. And the Raiders, like, the Titans ring kind of looks like a senior class ring. Almost.
okay.
It ain't really iced out.
It ain't bezeled out
Right.
like that. All right.
But the Raider ring is a pretty good championship.
So that San Fran one iced out and got some rubies in it.
It
It looked nice.
We got the bezel for real.
Man, speaking of that, we already on the topic. How do you get these rings? You start with the playoffs. Are your Cowboys gonna make the playoffs? You got the Eagles coming in this week.
Hey, look, man, and that was going to be one of the first things I wanted to rap to y'all about was like the key matchups this week. All right,
We got a couple of them.
Yeah. We got a couple key matchups. But before we get into that, real quick,
Yes,
did
sir.
y'all watch the game last night?
I watched a little bit of it.
Okay,
I watched it.
Yeah,
I got some guys on fantasy.
Okay,
that,
okay.
I was about to say, my boy D'Amico doing his job right there. That was my
defense,
coach.
that
That defense was phenomenal.
Shout out to them because this one right here in the studio right
Yes,
now.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? So we get to see a little bit of it again. But I think that we all picked Buffalo yesterday.
I picked Buffalo.
Hey, if we all wrong, we all right, baby.
We all good with that one. In my opinion, we all good with that one. But
still catching
it.
I was watching that game. One, you see what true elite defensive line play
Boy,
look like.
man.
Those guys coming off the edge, was it Danielle Hunter and Anderson from Alabama? Man, they made things hard for Josh Allen pretty much the entire night. He was running for his life the entire night. And then you see how rush and cover works together when you're in unison like that. I mean, the safety for Houston had one of the best games ever. 2 picks and a forced fumble.
Yes.
But he was just back there reading Josh Allen. And you could do that when you got a pass rush. When you know that ball got to come out fast, you can sit on a lot of routes and jump a lot of routes, man.
Okay, so being that you went there with it, so let's jump into that a little bit because You know, the Eagles have one of the best defensive lines in the National Football League right now.
Yes.
And the Cowboys with a young offensive line that's been banged up and, next man up here or there, and whoever could fill in could be up that week. How is that going to match up this week for as far as with our offense? Okay, number one. All right, you got to look at it. The Eagles do have a solid up front. D line, but
yeah, they got it.
They got one decent cornerback there. Let's just talk about it. The Mitchell kid, he's been balling, but it's a mismatch over there with Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, he can get exposed.
Right.
The nickel nice too. The young boy from Iowa.
I'm not too sure.
Cooper DeJean. He nice too. But Adoree?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need to make him pay. You need to make him, barbecue chicken.
So when it comes down to it, are we looking at, say, because it could go both sides. Like when we flip the coin, they could be looking at us the same way.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? Like as I was sitting there yesterday and I was thinking, I'm like, man, on paper this game is more evenly matched up than it ever has been, especially the first game. But when you go man per man on this team on each side of the ball, it's almost like a clear matchup. You look at the two receivers. We got two receivers. All right. We look at the quarterbacks. Both quarterbacks are playing very good. Yeah. Hurts is more than efficient. All
right. Take care of the ball.
Dak is taking care of it when he doesn't have to pressure. When he doesn't have to press and do things on his own. But as we break down these matchups, that's something I just wanted to holler at y'all about. Okay, starting with you, Trey. If you look at it up front from the defensive standpoint for the Dallas Cowboys, going up against that Eagles offensive line, with Clark and Quinnen in the middle now. And outside, how do you see that matchup faring? And do you see the Cowboys actually having a I guess you could say, an upper hand, or is it going to be somewhat even, or where do you see it leading to?
Man, that's a phenomenal question. When you start, not to get too far off track, but when you think about the secondary and stuff like that, yeah, a lot of those things are similar, but it's like I said, this whole week, it's going to start with trench warfare. And if being a defensive line, former defensive lineman, being in Eberflus scheme, and then just even Shoddy being under that Pete Carroll tree, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna challenge them guys. You're gonna say, who's the better defensive line? Who's gonna come out here and do that? Yeah, they got two guys, but we got three. Are we gonna do better? I would think that we would, because the X factor this week for me is going to be Osa. Osa, you're going to have prime opportunity. You go in there, what they say, you lull somebody to sleep, but you're a starter. You're going to come in with fresh legs, and you can have that three-headed monster that they called Cerberus. You're going to sit there, Hades Eberflus is going to be Hades, and he going to bring them out. And for them, if you get those rolling, everything else around there is going to just start coming together. It's like a good steak. You make sure you get the steak there. The potatoes is the Carson kid. Then you got James Houston coming over there. You got the young pup doing what he's doing. And like you said, alluded to earlier, a lot of the guys for the Houston team yesterday was just sitting back there. And so with Jalen Hurts, who doesn't have the best arm. His team, he's a great winner. He's a great game manager, but his team put him in the position not to fail, not to be forced to throw on the run. And so I think this week is where it's going to be different, because we didn't have that wall. We didn't have that penetration force where it was like, hey, when he tried to step up in the pocket, he went through the B gap. I think that's what's going to change the game this week, and that's how we're going to have to win. And vice versa, when it comes back to the offensive line, I'm not as too worried about them, because they've showed us throughout the year that when all of them are there and they're healthy, they can play. They block for Dak, and he does what he's supposed to. And even when they're not healthy and they have 2 out of the 3, their backups are still coming in here, and they're quality backups. So I really like them. I know we didn't get to see them against Jalen Carter, but I think that's really going to be the big test right now.
Right, yeah.
And for me, when I'm looking at the trenches defensively for the Dallas Cowboys, I do believe with the new additions, Williams and Clark doing his thing, Osa, like you mentioned, I feel like the Cowboys have the advantage in the trenches defensively against the Eagles' offensive line. And the reason I say that is, number one, they're missing Lane Johnson, a Hall of Fame caliber left tackle out there. There's a beast. Lane's
Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah,
come on, man! He's been dominant.
Okay.
He's first team All Pro.
He a dog.
You like him better than Jay Peters?
he up there with Peters, bro. Like Lane cold.
Lane is cold, and he's gotten better as time has went on. But JP, never mind.
Lane,
let me not distract you.
Lane cold. He been cold for a long time.
You wouldn't be wrong arguing on either one of them.
Yeah, he been at a high level since 2013 when they got him. So he balling, but he's gone right now.
Yes,
he's out of there. You don't have that guy in there. And the center for the Philadelphia Eagles has been dealing with injuries as well, Cam Jurgens. So they're not all 100%. And to me, with that interior that you have for the Dallas Cowboys, fresh legs, you're going to have Odigizua, you're going to have Kenny Clark, you're going to have Quentin Williams, Tua, and Solomon Thomas. You're going to have fresh legs in there.
I didn't even forget about Solomon.
You're going to have fresh legs moving in there. So they're going to get, fast pass rushes and just trying to throw guys off against the run, down in and down out. And I don't know if this Eagles team can withstand it. They're good offensive line, but I don't know. That's why I give the advantage to Dallas when it comes to that aspect of it. But it's going to be up to these guys on the edges, man. The Clownies, Donovan Ezeraku, James Houston. Fowler.
Exactly.
They're going to have to take advantage of these one-on-ones, bro. They got to, because they're going to do all they focus is going to be on the interior. Quentin Williams and stopping those guys. They're going to lead them tackles one-on-one. Can Dallas take advantage of it? That they have to be able to do that.
You be having a little inside scoop every now and again. So let me go to my great friend Negro over there and say, Sam Williams, where you named a lot of guys there. Like you just got to bring the cat out the bag. But for you to list 4 defensive tackles, that's a lot of interior help. Yeah. You're not going to let down Solly because he plays special team and he's moving like that. You're going to have the young pup there that's starting. You're going to have James Houston, but then are you really going in there with Sam Williams and Fowler off the edge? Like
got Clowney in there,
and then you got Clowney too.
That's a lot of dudes up.
That's 9 defensive linemen right now, and we're talking about with injuries. The offensive line is relatively healthy and stuff like that, but like. Who's going to be the man down? Because, if you start looking, you got 9 defensive linemen up. Okay, you play special team, you play special team. One of you linebackers is out. The DB is out. So who's getting left off the totem pole? Do you think everybody's going to be active? And if not, out of those defensive ends, who's going to be the odd man out?
To me, I don't know this for sure, nothing like that. I don't know who's going to be up and who's going to be down. But for me, if we're talking about who would I bring in there to get after the pass on the edge, I like the guys I named, and Sam Williams. I mean, he all the potential in the world, all the talent. One of them, size, everything, run 4.5, all that great stuff. But where's the production? Where's he been at so far this season? I mean, we've seen time and time again where clips of him. Getting off the club, getting dumped or giving up the edge, and it's tough because, like I said, he has all the talent in the world. You look at him as a specimen, and then no disrespect, you look at a guy like James Houston, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go with Sam. But then when you put on the tape, it's like Houston's been playing better than him all season long. So that's one of the guys that if it came down to it, I would have to leave him out, man.
Only reason I asked you that is because Shotty mentioned earlier in the week that there was a possibility. He didn't say they were going to do it, but what did he say? He alluded to it. You might see some 5-man front a little bit more. You're not. And then with the tush push that's going on there, are they going to go more defensive line heavy, or are you going to sit there and say, hey, man, I love what I seen last week from our guys and keeping them rotation and having that penetration to where we got Logan Wilson, Overshawn, and the rest of the linebacker core actually being able to play downhill football, or are you going to go with that 5-man front to where it's like, hey, we're going to take one less linebacker and kind of do the overflow and really build the Great Wall of China?
That's tough. And, because we got numbers on the other side of the ball where dudes been stepping up in that wide receiver room too as well. So when you start cutting numbers now with just these few additions that's come along in the past few weeks, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different team too as well. Definitely. You know what I mean? So, look, we got to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to jump right back into it because we got to figure out, can the Cowboys possibly make this a one-dimensional game? And are the Eagles the type of team that you can actually do that to and still benefit from it as well? Stay right here. We got to pay some bills. It's the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. Hashtag be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Celebrate the season at the Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Reliant at the Star in Frisco. Join us every Friday through to Saturday from November 21st through December 20th. Let me say it again so you don't miss it. November 21st to December 20th for electrifying holiday performance. For details, visit thestardistrict.com.
That boy good,
that
man.
Boy good, man.
I'm getting that, baby.
He getting that voiceover going, man. Love it.
You know
Love it, man.
Now, I really don't want to jump the gun.
Yep.
Right? Because it's been like one positive week. And the Cowboys did beat up on the Raiders.
They did. They smacked them up.
But looking at what we're looking at now on both sides of the ball, okay, if you're a team trying to figure out how to attack the Cowboys, okay, if you got to attack them on like where are you looking at? Because you figure now we got a D line. The Cowboys have a D line that, you know, you give them a few weeks and see what they can do. It could go from being back at the end of the league to somewhere mid, if not higher. All right, and then not to mention the offense, man. If they can play the way that they played last week, and what I mean by that is the consistency with the balance, okay, and then CD and George snapping. Either one, if you get both of them doing it at one time, that's a cherry on top of the cupcake or whatever. But at the same time, like if you're a defense, all right, how are you looking at attacking the Cowboys?
Oh, I'm coming after the edges. Oh, I'm 100%. I'm coming after the edges. I mean, we saw Max Crosby able to get a little bit of pressure in there, and I feel like if the game plan was more like if the Cowboys were a little bit down and they had to pass the ball, whatever the case may be, then I feel like you can get after this unit. I mean, the tackles, Guyton and Steele, right now, they're too much of a roller coaster ride for me. Okay. You know, you got your highs and then you got your lows. There's not a consistency that you would love to see from your tackle. So if it's me, if I'm a defensive coordinator and I'm saying, look, I got to bottle this Cowboys offense up, I'm playing back. I'm not letting anything over the top of my head, and I'm coming after them on the edges for sure, 100%.
Okay, so hold on before you jump into that because I wanted to go there too with it. All right, so now being that like the Cowboys got to self scout. We already know that's the best way you're going to improve faster than anything, right? Yep. Okay, so now the Cowboys asking themselves that same question at this point. All right, so now like what is it that what the Cowboys can do? And this is for you though, okay? Because you're gonna have to put your offense hat on right now. Okay. All right. So how does the offense, knowing that's a possibility, what do they do to combat that?
Man, to combat that, chips and overthrows, baby. And when I say overthrows, I mean having maybe that's the defensive side, but when I say overthrows,
Where the DC hat on here.
My bad. Let me get on that.
Offense.
But when I say overthrows, I should have said offsetting back. Offsetting back is meaning that tight end. Like, yes, I don't want to eliminate Ferg, but I'm going to bring in that backup guy, and I'm going to say, hey, Ferg, we got to do the play-action pass. We do play-action pass and get the run, then guess what? Now that we get that run going and you actually have that threat, you don't have people getting up the field as much. Now you can have those big tackles, because let's be honest, the tackles, yes, they are a little shaky, but I believe it's still he's shaky, but he's shaky because he's being too aggressive. He's always trying to club somebody, hence the reason why he's getting the hands in the face and those penalties being called on him. But when he can actually get back there and in his set and be waiting for those guys, he's been dominating. He's been playing bully ball to where there's been a few times where he put people on the other side of the offensive line. So you're going to have the offset tight end. Not saying he got to stay in and block him, but help him, get a chip in there, and just have them nervous about it. Have Javonte Williams fake the play action pass and hit him with a Cam Scatterboo, and you drop him and shoulder into him. Because real talk, is your defensive lineman, when you're running full speed and you're worried about the man that's in front of you, you get hit like that. Next time you come off the ball, you sitting there like
thinking about it.
Let me think about that. And that's how you have to slow these guys down. Now, once you have them doing that, then what they say, jab, jab, counter, jab, jab, counter. We can't sit here and say, okay, counter, we trying to throw the haymaker with a deep ball to CD in them. Right. So just trust your keys and your fundamentals and get them off balance. But if you make this a one-dimensional game, that's when Dak has been at his worst. Like, we haven't seen – when Dak had to throw, yes, he was able to throw and get it out there, and some of the people were able to catch. But there was also some times where we said, hey, you're forcing it. You forgot about Javonte. Now you're making Javonte doing this. Now you're only feeding one of your receivers.
To me, you don't want this to be a repeat of the Denver game where they let that ferocious front seven for Denver just pin their ears back and get after the quarterback. I mean, there was too many times where you saw Dak Prescott 5-step drops, deep developing, and yes, you got the receivers on the outside to get it done, but do you have the time in the pocket for that as well? You know what I mean?
For me, like, you know, and just listening to it and thinking about it too as well, like, I'm like, okay, so let's get these boys a chance. And now when I say these boys, I'm talking about the receivers. Let's give them an opportunity to get some yards after the catch. So everything doesn't have to be so deep and, you know, long developing. Give them a chance, because we have already seen that they could catch that thing from anywhere and break tackles and get upfield.
100%.
So, you know, if we do something where, like, it's you know, like how we used to see Tom Brady get the ball out in 2 seconds or whatever, you know what I mean, and just let them boys get out there and do what they can, you know, that's definitely going to be a benefit too as well, to help slow down some of that rush also.
You got to get your playmakers the ball and get them involved in space. It's basically like an extension of the run game. Like, you know, you get the ball, throw it out, get it out of Dak's hands quick. That's going to frustrate those defensive linemen. Having to retrace and all that, that's going to frustrate them a lot. And then you'll start to see that secondary, as you know, start to creep on up. Man, I got to stop all this short slants. I got to stop all these hitches, these screens. Let me creep up. And then that's when you hit that counter. And you know that, and you let it ride, because you got the weapons on the outside to do just that.
But to do that, once again, it's going to come down to the blocking. My question for y'all is, who would be the guy? Who are you comfortable in their pass blocking ability to pick up that blitzer, to pick up the guy coming from the B gap penetration, or the tackles that have been getting beat, ran upfield, and then them just countering like that? Do you bring in L Boogie and you have him doing your flex motion over there to where you slow them down?
That's what makes Philly so damn dangerous. Because like you sitting there thinking, all right, I can chip these edges all day, or if they rush off the outside, man, that's nothing. I can step up in the pocket and get it done. But when you step up, that's when you're dealing with the Carter, the Jordan Davises of the world that are bringing that pressure in front of the quarterback's face. So that's, to me, what makes them extremely dangerous. When they got it on all edges and in the middle.
That's why I said L Boogie in the middle, because you go from that I formation or that I back where you have Javonte back there, and hey, play action pass. You fake it to L Boogie and he slow the guy down in the interior, because if we're being completely honest, I'm not worried about the exterior when it comes to the defensive line this week. I'm more so worried about that interior presence. I feel comfortable with the tackles that we have right now and their blocking capability to handle those guys one-on-one. Like, you got the guy Phillips that came. That might be the one that really worries me. But don't get me wrong, Brandon Graham is playing good. He's seen a lot of football.
I think they got Nolan Smith back too. I'm not 100% on that, but I think they got.
But I'm still not worried about him as well either. So it's the interior guy, and that's why it's like, how do you pick up those blocks?
And then they drafted the kid in the first round here in this building.
Yeah. What you call him? What you call him?
I didn't call him that.
What you call him week 1?
They call him the Jalen Carter stopper.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
We didn't get to see it, and that's
we gonna see.
We gonna I would tell you like this. I know I gave him a lot of flack at the beginning. I was like, hey, Jalen Carter stopper, you only played him when you did play him. You gave up these sacks, but they brought you here to stop him. From what I've seen in his development and throughout this part of the season, he's shown me that he's capable of blocking these guys, holding it down. Like, yes, some people did come in here and dominate, but he's shown us some good reps, and you've seen quality guys like Quentin Williams, Derek Brown, like throughout this time. Now they ain't Jalen Carter, but those guys are Pro Bowlers in their own respect, and he's gotten better. So I hope that he has that wine effect and he gets better with time to where now you can live up to the name that they were giving you in the draft.
All right, well, let me ask you this. You played on the defensive line. Now, we've seen from Philadelphia what they do. They don't get if they don't get penetration or they don't get to the quarterback, man, they love to put their hands up and batten things down. I think they had like 5 or 6 pass breakups the last game from the defensive line alone. What are some ways to get under the skin or make sure those defensive linemen are wary and not just going up batting passes down? Like, I understand you could cut them, but is there any other thing like an offensive lineman can do to a defensive lineman to where he's like, man, I ain't putting these hands up?
Man, honestly, the only thing that you can do is cut him in quick game. Just get off his timing, because if you got a 3-step drop, then we know, like, hey, in our head we got that self timer where you're sitting there saying 1, 2, and before you get to 3, if I'm not nowhere near him about to hit him, hands go straight up. Okay. Well, if I'm getting, like you said, you alluded to the quick passes, doing the slants and stuff like that, that's when it catches you off guard, because as soon as you step one step and the next one, most of the guys are just not getting into their counter move, so you're going to slow them down with that. And then the ultimate equalizer is screens and cuts. When you get cut, and all it takes, it don't even have to be a good cut, but it's like, hey, I've seen coaches say, hey, we don't expect this play to work, but we want y'all to just go straight at the thigh boards of the D lineman. And if you get that one good cut block for the rest of the game, when you come out
watch out now, watch out.
Oh, hot feet, what they do in the church on Easter Sunday, they get the tapping. That's literally what you're doing. And when you're tapping and your hands are down here, now your hands are down, and now you're playing right into their hand and doing the quick slants.
And
cut.
One thing that the Cowboys got to try to do is hopefully get in an upper hand in the turnover margin.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Philly, that's one thing they don't do. I think Jalen might got 2 or 3 interceptions, if that, for the year. Yeah. Maybe a few more. You know what I'm saying? And we, of course, the Cowboys. The Cowboys are if not in the last quarter, definitely in the bottom as far as when it comes to turnover margin.
Like they the sticky stuff at the bottom of the barrel.
They losing that battle.
But we know in games like this, it's a game of inches.
It is. That boy threw 1 pick.
One.
Hold on, who only threw 1?
That hurts you. 1 pick.
But okay,
that's crazy.
But that ain't the only way you get turnovers. Of course,
you
get fumbles and
you get
fumbles
like and stuff like that. But as much as we say that, I think it's a testament to him because he has to handle the ball, but his team doesn't put him in that situation. He's not throwing like 20, 30 snaps a game. Like he's barely getting it 20 passes a game versus where you got guys that are throwing 40, 50, 60. Well, they're not throwing 60 passes a game, but like throwing 40 or like 30 snaps, like you don't have that opportunity. So I say it's good for him for not turning over, but it's even better for his offensive coordinator not putting him in that situation. But with putting them in that situation, you're not going to have as many opportunities. Like if I'm a D-line coach and the defensive coordinator, just like Eberflus and them always say, hey, this is the week that this quarterback doesn't give it up and the team doesn't allow him to. Well, guess how you're going to make that up? Third down efficiency.
Yeah, get off
and
the
that's
field.
where we got to look at right now is how are they doing? Because, AD, I think you got the numbers. Correct me if I'm wrong. What was the third down efficiency?
Dallas Cowboys?
For both.
I can look at that.
For the Cowboys and the Raiders. Like, that's going to be the factor this week. Do you not think?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
definitely.
with you on that.
If the Cowboys can sustain drives, number one, all right, and stay on the field, okay, and of course those drives equate to points as well, just not running out the clock, then they're definitely going to have upper hand. But at the same time, they got to strike fast.
Yes, sir.
The Cowboys have got to strike fast this week, and once they get out there, they got to figure out a way to keep the lead. And hopefully with like everything that we've talked about with the new additions on defense and the way the offense has showed that they can play, you know what I mean, they'll definitely be able to benefit from that this weekend. You got those numbers yet?
Yeah, it says they're 7th in the league right now.
The Eagles are?
Yeah.
And converting or stopping.
I want to say.
I think that's conversion, if I'm not mistaken. And that's high. That's 7th in the league. Like that's for a desperate team, and that's why I guess that keeps leading me to my question of asking y'all: if they go out there and do what they're supposed to and play good complementary football, all 3 phases with these new tools.
Ooh. Okay, my bad.
That must have scared you.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Cowboys offensively. What third down percentage rate? They're 27th in the league right now. Conversion rate, the Dallas Cowboys. Offensively, that ain't it.
Finish that question so we can come back to that after the break. What was your question?
I can't even think about it. 27th?
Yeah, they're 27th.
With the number one? Well, they're not the number one offense no more, but
all right,
go to break, man.
We got to take our last break. Stay right here with the Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. It's Anthony Dorsett, DeMontre Moore, and Barry Church.
27.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboys Nation, it is time to get the giving season going. Tune in to see a multi-award-winning artist and Cowboys' biggest fan, Post Malone, perform during the Salvation Army Red Kettle Kickoff Halftime Show this Thanksgiving on CBS. Every donation stays in the community, provides help and hope for those in need. So tune in to watch the Cowboys, Chiefs, and Post Malone this Thanksgiving and give the joy at salvationarmyus.org.
Post?
Man.
Let's go.
White Iverson.
That was good right
there. That was the album right
yes,
there.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And I was young. Yeah, that was it.
Well, before you say the switch up?
Yeah, before we had that switch up, that was one of the albums you could just let ride.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that was good.
Man, that was fine. That was good.
All right, so we got to jump into this real quick. We got to come up with the Yeti Cool customer for this week. Mm-hmm. And Trey, I started with you. You let you go first. Who you got?
What you got?
Man, hey, Yeti Cool customer this week, man. I'm going to put it on two guys. Osa and Solomon Thomas coming off the bench. Solly has been a catalyst as far as being a high energy guy. Osa, you got the new guy coming in, but guess what? You got fresh legs. Don't let that bother you. And be honest, just strike when the striking is good. And I think that when you have a great bench like that, that's when you can truly be good. So I put it on them two guys to put that penetration and pressure on the Eagles offensive line.
Oh, I like what you thought, bro. I like that. For me, I'm going 2 as well. I'm going with the tackles though on the offensive side. I'm going with Steele and Guyton on the Dallas Cowboys offensive side. I feel like I know the strength of the Eagles is that interior with Carter and Davis and those boys, but I feel like you're going to be able to have some double teams and some situations where you can help. And when they are double teaming those guys, those outside guys, they may be on the island out there. They need to stand up. All right, they got to stand up because this team cannot afford to have any sack fumbles or turnovers like that, especially going against the Eagles. So, Yeti cool customer, got to be my guys on the edge, Steele and Guyton.
I'm gonna keep it where we've had some attention left, every week almost. So I'm gonna go to the secondary.
Oh,
all right, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go as far as make it the whole secondary.
The unit,
the whole unit. And the reason I go there is because first of all, we got the new talent coming back, the 2 young boys coming off of injury, and they played really well last week. And not to mention, hopefully to see the consistency, and hopefully they'll continue that this week, and then just to see that Bland has another game this week against 2 all-pro type receivers out there. Yeah. We won't be able to double both of them, and hopefully you won't have to. Yeah. But if we could take one of them guys away with one guy, and then either double the other person. But so I'm gonna say the Yeti cool customers for me is the secondary.
Quick question: I know we about to go into the picks, but I'm gonna ask you this:
CB load them games up.
When you have those 2 guys on the outside like that? Yeah. Bland, he plays his best at that nickel spot, but you got those two monsters on the outside. Do you throw him on the outside, or would you let him, do his thing on the inside and kind of help the young pups on the outside being in that corner spot? So
for me, and what I've seen is Smith is the more consistent threat in Philly.
100%.
Definitely more consistent threat in Philly. So what I'm doing is I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm going to either double Smith and or put my best guy on him, but I think he deserves a double team because AJ just hasn't proved that he can get separation.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And so with young big Revel out there, I would like to see him match up.
Put them hands on that dude, man.
Line up. Let's go at it with each other.
Jumper cables, man. I like that. I like that. That was a good breakdown.
That's what's that number though.
But you know what time it is. Go ahead, CB. We got to do these picks. I made some steam last week. Let's hear them numbers.
Man, unfortunately, fortunately for you, you did. You may have DeMontre had the best week. Went 6-3 last week. Finally, he's at 500 on the year.
He's back to
40 and 40 right now.
40 club. Shout out to
Jay-Z.
Anthony, you didn't really do that bad last week. You went 5-3 last week.
Oh, man, that was true.
You're 44 and 36.
Oh, that's good.
Church, you're still in the lead at 47 and 33. And Newey is at 46 and 34.
Oh, I wish he was here.
So he's one game up on you, and you need 7 more games there.
Hey, what do you say? Follow me. I know the way.
I am the captain.
All right, first game we got Pittsburgh at Chicago. Chicago's favored by 3 at home.
I want to start this thing.
I do this one. I'm going with them Bears, man. Caleb is out there doing it. Missed the 4th quarter.
It's in Chicago?
It's in Chicago. I like Chicago. Aaron Rodgers is going to put up a fight. I would say Chicago 24-17.
Is he playing? A-Rod's playing?
So Tomlin said that it's like he gonna wait till Friday. Oh, damn. But he always wait till Friday for everybody.
If A-Rod is playing, it's gonna be 24-20. If A-Rod is not playing, it's gonna be 24-14.
Who's not playing is what's his name got suspended? No. Chase got suspended.
Yeah, Chase. Yeah, Ramsey's still in there.
Ramsey's still in there. Good. So I'm gonna go Chicago here, man. I'm gonna go Chicago. I'm kind of
following me, America.
Nah, not at all. I got Chicago. I got Chicago 27. I got Pittsburgh 24.
All right, give me the Berg in this one, man. Give me the Berg. I'm not sold on Caleb, bro. They ain't beating. I mean, they beat the Cowboys, but they ain't really beat nobody. So I'm gonna go Pittsburgh 17, Chicago 14.
That's your pride.
Pittsburgh.
Next game. What? Who did Newey? Did Newey send you his pick, CB, or we just
I looked him up in the paper, so he picked Chicago.
okay, bad. Good. I like that, CB. The sniper.
Next game, Indianapolis at Kansas City. Kansas City is favored by 3.5.
Indiana Jones, what you got?
At KC,
man? What you got at KC? KC ain't like they used to be.
I don't like KC. I told y'all last week. I said, man, I think this is the fall of the dynasty, and I think Danny Dimes come in there and he plants the flag, man. At KC, I think they're gonna put up a fight. I think it's gonna be 28-27.
Indiana or Indianapolis?
Mm-hmm.
Colts. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the Colts.
Yeah. Man.
Actually 28-24.
All right. So I'm gonna go.
Don't do it.
Man, it's tough.
Don't do it, bro.
Come on. Do it. Hey, what'd he say? AD, come over here.
Don't do it,
hey, man. Give me Indy. I'm going with Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
Going with that run game. Give me Indy.
Let's see how I did that.
It's not gonna be a high scoring game. I'm gonna say this game gonna be 21-24. Indy.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor too real, man. And at KC, I don't think they can stop the run like that. So give me the Colts. Give me the Colts 24-20.
Follow me. I know the way.
All right. So next game, I got Cleveland at. Oh, by the way,
Shador.
By the way, Newey picked Kansas City.
Okay.
Cleveland at Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Las Vegas is favored by 3.
Shador. What you got, big dog? What you got? You going with the Sanders Bowl? What you got?
I don't. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not that I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the situation they put him in over there. But Myles Garrett is going.
He's that guy.
He's going
15 sacks.
He is. I'm gonna go with Myles Garrett and them boys. It's not Sanders and them boys, but I'm gonna go with Garrett and them boys. Okay. The Brownies, I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I think it's gonna be 17-14. Okay. 3 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cleveland. I don't think that
Gino got it.
I don't think the Vegas got the defense, honestly. And I think this is a defense that Shador, even being young, could take advantage of in some kind of way. So I'm gonna go Cleveland here. I'm gonna go Cleveland. Go Cleveland 18, Raiders 14.
Yeah, give me Cleveland in this one. 14-10. The Brownies.
Yeah. Y'all picking the Browns now. I need to go back and switch with the Raiders.
Go ahead.
No. Y'all following me. Remember this.
Last place.
Hey, who knew he got?
Newey has Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'm not switching that.
Got up 2 games on him.
Hey.
Got 2 games on him.
Let's go.
Next game, Jacksonville at Arizona. Jacksonville is favored by 2.5.
I don't think I could bet against them no more.
You know where I'm going. Hey, I'm going to that boy Mr. Khan that done paid my co-host so finally. I'm going Duval, Air Armstead, and that defense down there is playing phenomenal. I think they're in AC. I think I'm gonna go with 24-10.
Yeah. I got Jacksonville too. Give me Jacksonville.
Who they playing again?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Not Call of Duty.
Jacksonville 21-18. 2018.
Yeah, give me Duval in this one, man. 24-21, Duval.
Newey picked Jacksonville as well, so I'd like to congratulate Arizona for their victory.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened when
all y'all picked Jacksonville. All right. So Atlanta at New Orleans. Atlanta is favored by 1.5.
That's the doo-doo bowl right
there. I was just about to say the third bowl for real.
Atlanta at New Orleans. Let me kick this one off, man. Give me Atlanta in this one. Kirk Cousins playing, I think. So, yeah, let me get Atlanta.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he is. Give me Atlanta 27.
I hope so, anyway.
27-20, Atlanta.
I'll be right there. Hey, I like Atlanta too. I think Kirk Cousins is gonna hit the with.
Oh, Kenfolk Kirk.
Hey, you like that?
You like that?
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna. Actually, I'm gonna go with you. 27-20.
There it is. Yeah. Kenfolk Kirk.
Yeah.
You like that?
I got Kirk too, man. Give me the Falcons. And I'm gonna say he's gonna put up 28. Give me 28-18.
My boy about to come out there with them.
Newey
Quavo
took
chains.
New Orleans. How about that?
Oh man,
Really?
Yeah, Newey tripping.
Oh yeah, he trying to lead.
Next game is New England at Cincinnati.
You know where I'm going.
Joe Burrow playing?
Hey,
It's like Burrow's playing.
Ooh,
He was full this whole week.
but no Chase.
I feel bad.
You ain't got
No
no
chase.
chase.
No chase.
I'm going Drake May. Y'all know I've been a Drake May fan all year and been telling y'all. Hey, I think them boys. It's in Cincy or is it in New England?
In Cincinnati.
Cincy.
New England by 7.
That's a big.
I say 21-10.
I got New England too, man. Give me New England. What don't they got a winning streak going on right now?
New England got it's something.
Yeah, they won 8 in a row.
Okay, yeah. But either way, and I feel bad for Joe Burrow, man, for real, if he come back and play this week. But give me New England.
Trouble.
They give me 24-14.
Yeah, give me New England in this one, man. 28-17.
Hey, you guys over there.
All right, Newey took New England, by the way. Okay, next game I got is the New York Football Giants at Detroit.
Oh, this
I needed a game because usually they're like close spreads. This spread is 11.5.
Ooh, and they still gonna cover too,
Right.
Yeah, give me Detroit. Yeah, give me Detroit in this one. It's slobber knocker. Give me 31-10.
You think so? And it's in Detroit.
No dart. You got J Mo, J Will.
You got Jabbo out there balling right now, man.
He gonna
Getting
throw
boys
the
to
field.
restart.
He gonna throw.
Problem is he throws the other team too.
Yeah,
He does.
Mr. 30-30.
He gonna pray
What he
hard.
said? I'm gonna go.
He gonna break.
I'm gonna go with my Aggie alumni over there, Dan Campbell and them boys bite some ankles off. But I think it's gonna be a closer game than what y'all think it's gonna be. I got them 27-30, 31-32.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be close like that.
I think it's gonna be up there, and I think J-Bo gonna throw it away just like he did last week in the last second.
Ain't no way.
Man, I'm gonna go Detroit 24-12.
Just remember, I told y'all it was gonna be a close game.
I ain't no way.
Remember, you know how y'all always text me on
I'm
Sunday
sorry,
in the
give me
group.
24-14. I got James gonna give you at least 2 touchdowns.
Exactly, bro. Y'all always say, "Hey, Trey, you was right about that when it was close, like you said it."
Ain't no.
All right, I got the Bake Show
Okay.
Yeah.
going across the country to play the Rams.
They did Bake Show dirty with these. They had to go across to play somebody just like last week, and now they gotta go back across. Who's it? The Rams?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you
At
start
the
this one.
Rams.
Yeah. Give me the Rams, man. Stafford playing crazy right now. Give me the Rams. 27-24.
Is Bucky? I think I read something. Is Bucky? He out.
He out. Yeah.
So he ain't got all his weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Rams, man. They on fire right now. Got the Rams. I'm gonna go 24 to 20.
I got Rams too. I don't know if it's Stafford or if it's McVay. I don't know. But whatever they over there doing, they doing it. Yeah. Give me the Rams. Give me Rams 28. Give me who they playing?
The Bake or Tampa Bay.
Bucks.
Yeah, Rams 28, Bucks 21.
All right, Newey also took the Rams. So Philly at Dallas, and just so we get it out of the way, Newey took Philadelphia.
Who wanna spark?
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
I'll spark.
I gotta go last. I ain't never.
Oh yeah, all right, man. Look, man. If there's any chance at the 10, they gotta get it done this week. All right. Give me the boys. Them boys. Hey, boys. The boys.
Oh, man.
Woo. 28-24 Cowboys, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You know, as much as it hate me, it's burning up inside to sit there and just say, I gotta think about what this Q dog picked over there. But I wish he was here so he could hear me say this. Your boy is going down. I got the boys in the nail biter, man. I'm talking about, they ain't going to get 10 wins this year, but I think that they're going to get this win right here, building off of that momentum. 24 to, it's going to be 28-24.
Let's go, man. Come on, AD, man. Come on. Come on, man.
Hey, listen, man. It is what it is. I'm all about matchups. We always say,
style
fights make styles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fights make styles. And
style makes fights.
Right, for this one right here, I'm
what, tomato?
I didn't say nothing.
For this one right here, I'm gonna take the hopium.
He's on that pack.
I'm gonna take the hopium, and
he's on that
and
pack.
I'm hoping that Shotty and them could scheme up something on the offense that is going to take advantage of the mismatches that they have. All right. And I'm hoping that the Cowboys with this new rejuvenated D-line and this defense can actually come out and apply the pressure and make Hurts one-dimensional and take
Logan Wilson.
He on that blue magic with us, baby.
Man.
Yeah.
No, don't say us. Don't say us, man. Do not do that. Do that. This is gonna be the one that give you the false hope, and then after that, it's gonna fall.
All right.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. If you roll with us, make sure you tune in tomorrow, and please stay safe. It's the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Stay tuned. Next time, we'll be back.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!